I forget how to get to it. Welcome everybody to Westbridge Hills map. Westbridge Hills, the Westbridge Hill Bridge is, and I did a little work here on this map. So I got oilseed radish here. That will take care of one of our fertilizations. I have fertilized the oilseed, so we got 2 fertilizations. I'll have to just fertilize the one. I'm actually sowing soybeans onto this field. I'm gonna get this worker started. Okay, he should get going. Yeah, there he goes. Okay. So I got this other. Hello, everybody. I got another big case. I got a wheel weight on this. And this. This attachment here, you can pick up 4 bales, and I'll show you what I used it for. Well, actually, what I did, I cut all this grass right here around this field. I got barley growing on this field, and so those are only 2 fields we own. We are going to buy other fields here soon. Like I did harvest on that field. I sowed all these sugar beets in. So we've got this map here. We're gonna showcase a lot of the coon stuff and Big Bud. We're eventually gonna get Big Bud. So what I did is I baled up all that grass and made silage out of it. So we will show you I did buy some coon stuff, or coon or whatever you call it. So I have done this map before. I owned every field in the map. Whoa. And I also had $10 million in the bank all the time. So they put it out on the fs17, so I thought I might as well try it. So these right here are liquid fertilizer and seed. These 2 tanks. So we have the Kuhn big sprayer. It's a really nice sprayer. I really like it. We had the big Kuhn baler. This will wrap square bales. This is a square baler, so I can wrap the bales, and if it works really good, I'll get some grass mowed here soon for us. I also bought a rake to rake up the grass. I got a forage wagon. I got straw in that right now. We got these 2 trailers we're using to put grain in right now. And over. We had the Lely that's the Lely mowers for mowing grass. That goes on the back. This goes on the front of any tractor with a 3-point hitch. And in here, it came with this little bucket right here. I bought this rake, which I probably will just sell. A little too small. And then we got the cultivator. And hold on for a second. My headset's having a coronary. Alright, so we got the Massey Ferguson 7347S combine with a 25-foot head. It's not a bad combine. It came with this little guy, And yeah, it's way too small, way too slow, and everything else. So I got rid of it and got that one. We also have the money mod in here. I have it making us money so that we can afford stuff better. I got a big plow because we have to plow the fields. So don't really have. I think that's we will do some missions. I'm trying to get. I want to get pigs and I want to get sheep. So I got the silage bales for the cows. We need more silage, but they kind of changed some things around. So I'm thinking I'm gonna mow this grass right here. It's not too lumpy bumpy in here. Thinking about putting some buildings here. Like a lean-to building, like one of these buildings here. So yeah.
Tractor's in the way though.
Yeah, my tractors are kind of in the way, but thinking, let's see here, as soon as I rotate the building here. How'd you do it last time? How'd you rotate it?
Up and down the right joystick.
See, will it go right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you need a tractor.
oh, we'll go right there.
Just
What?
that fire hydrant right there.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and just you guys go ahead and plunk it right there.
You want it over as far as possible? Or?
Yeah. Where? Yeah, right there. Drop it. Right there. Okay, that's it. Now, what this will allow me to do is I will go get the JCB. And you should have power right here. JCB. So I have some mods, like this trailer right here is a mod. So it's a pretty good trailer. So what we can do now, as I drive it here. Oh, criminy. Okay. Okay. Well, that should give you some hype in the chat. Alright, so we'll just take a few straps off. And now we will... I should be able to grab all 3 of these bales right here. This takes some patience and stuff like this to do this. Whoa. Okay. Why? There's no...
Oh, it's heavy.
No, it's claiming that... Sorry guys, this stupid strap right here. Is still claiming that I didn't want to take all these straps off. But obviously the thing is claiming that I Oh. Oh my god, I am making a complete mess of this, guys. Oh, that's why I grabbed that bale. Whoa. Okay. Lower that down so we don't stop shaking back and forth here. Okay, I should have mowed this grass before we put the building here. Oh well. Whoops. Back. Down. Hey. Okay. On my friend's map, I stacked. I'll have him show you next time he plays his map, but I stacked entire trailer of round bales with the little JCB skid steer. Was not that easy to do, but it just took a lot of patience and very careful movements with the joystick to do it, but yeah, there is faster ways to do this. There's a actual trailer that will pick the bales up, but I like the challenge. Not that good at the challenge, but I am up for the challenge. I like the challenge. So what I will do now is go over here, set this bale down. Oops, stop. I have a tendency to hit the wrong button. And I will lean the thing forward. Tip the bale. Come on. Tip. Come. Fine, you want to be like that? You're gonna get skewered. Nope. Thank you. Now I will. And the key is to try to get as straight as you can when you pick these bales up. They would use this thing in real life. And yeah, and that weight on the back of that tractor is very necessity. Especially when you start picking 3 of these things up at a time, because they're 4,000 pounds each. So you pick up 3 of these, that's 12,000 pounds of silage. So kind of a pain having to park them all the way over here, but so last time there was a map. Last time when this map there actually was a building right where we put that. So they obviously took the building out, and so they have changed some things. They changed some of the fields and a few things, but okay. So what do you guys want to see me get first? You guys want to see me get sheep first, cows first, or pigs first? So leave comments or comment right now if you're watching this live. Pigs are going to require a lot more work because they eat an incredible amount of corn. I have them on my Goldcrest map, and they're incredibly love corn. So I will show you guys where the pigs are. So, fortunately, they didn't put any of the animals together, which is good and bad. I mean, bad because you have to you know, up after them. They mostly just take grain and straw, but they all need to be cleaned up after because they always make a big mess. So in past I've had, like in my gold crest, I got a JCB skid steer sitting at my pigs. That seems to work pretty good for picking straw bales up and the cleaning up their mess stuff. So the cows, you know, you have to make mixed ration. You have to do straw again. You have to do come on, just shove out of the way. Oh, well, great. Now I got you stabbed. Okay. By now, I would have completely destroyed these bales in real life. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and move the JCB out of my way in this trailer. So I don't have to worry about the trailer anymore. So that's basically where the cows are going to be kept. They'll be kept in this field. In here, you put straw in here. We put silage and grass and mixed ration in here. And then their water is right there, probably. So, I'll show you the pigs real quick as soon as I find my pickup. Oh, it's here. So, or I'll show you the sheep first. There, actually. So we always have chickens. I got eggs I gotta pick up. See our guys plugging along there. So the sheep water trough, or that's the one of these is water, one of these is grass. Let's see, where is the sheep? I wonder where the wool's gonna spawn.
Right there.
Or that's where you drop them off. Oh, right here. So the wool would spawn right there, and that's where you drop them off at with the animal trailer. So now, okay, so we'll get back to our bales in a minute here. So, whoa, I will not ever do any logging. There's a few trees I might just saw down and shove out of the way because logging is extremely hard in this map, in any map. So up here, if they still have it, yeah, this is where we're gonna be selling the wool right here. Back here where this is the diner. We'll be dropping off grain up here, and the pigs are not here. Ugh. Yeehaw, flying. So these feel all missions we do. Oh shoot! I might do this harvest mission in a minute. Get us some more money. Yes, I am driving through the fields. I don't care. So this field here, we're probably going to buy and put all grass on it. Grass it all in. I've done it before, and you make quite a bit of grass off of it. Actually, because you can combine, well, both of these fields together. You just grass them all in. So here's the restaurant. You'll be dumping off grain here. And here is the pigs. Ugh, ugh. So I assume this will be their feed. This is where you pick them up and drop them off. Pigs actually make you pretty good money. This is where the manure will be. And back over here. This is for the straw. And here will be the water. Now there should be... Oh yeah, and then this right here. Sorry, I got an itch, guys. Okay. This will be the liquid manure. So their slurry is in there. So, which we will be using quite a bit of slurry. That is potatoes. I am not harvesting all those frickin' potatoes. This is the biogas plant. This was my big money maker. I filled these bunkers all up with stuff and made a pile of money. So, and then you get the byproduct of the slurry in the tank around. So these are, whoops. Uh-oh. That might also powers it here. Little awesome powers here for you. So what it basically does is you put corn silage or grass silage, grass in here. You cover it, you pack it all down, you cover it, and then it makes silage, and then you dump it bucket load by bucket load into here, and it puts it into the plant, and then they digest it down and make actual fuel out of it. And this is where the byproduct goes, right in there, and it makes great fertilizer. Trust me, I had tons of it on my other map. Whoa! Yes, and I'm catching major air. Oh, more sugar beets. Dang, everybody likes sugar beets on this map. Okay. So, a lot of missions, a lot of fields. Here's what the map looks like. So you can see they're big fields. Big fields. So, this is why I wanted to use Big Bud. This Big Bud will really come in handy. And if you don't know what Big Bud is, he is these big bad boys. So we got this one here, which is 500 horsepower. And then you got this one with the big duals, which is 1,000 horsepower. So you can put singles or you can put twin. So you can have the big dual tires or single tires. So our goal is to get those, and you have like big, huge cedars that can go with it. So like these big cedars, there's a big cedar, and that goes behind it. So So here's some more of the coon stuff. More cedars. We got really big cultivators. So big subsoiler that actually helps break up the underpan. What underpan is a hard layer of dirt that the corn and the seeds can't go through, and it's a big problem. So you have big things like this to help subsoil and break the ground up. So you plow it, and then you so like after you take your crop off, you will put slurry on it or manure, and then you take a plow and then you plow it all in. So like these big plows, and we got some big plows, and you plow it, then you take a cultivator and stuff over, and that helps break it up, and then you take a subsoiler over it too to help break that underpan out and really get that ground nice and soft so that the corn can send roots deep into the ground, and then it makes the plant more stable, and when the high winds hit it, it won't blow them over and break them as bad. So welcome to my live stream. So there's some pretty cool mods too out there. There's still some. So these are packs that you can buy off the PlayStation Store or off of Steam if you're on laptop, if you're on a computer. So alright, we will see, he's still cultivating. So this cedar here actually cultivates and it seeds. So it's cultivating in the oilseed radish, which will add nitrogen and stuff to the soil. Plus he's also seeding in our soybeans. So yeah, he will be a while, but you know. Alright, let's finish cleaning up our bale mess here. Now, I should is the ultimate word here, be able to tilt that forward like that. Whoops. Okay. If my fingers can do things right here. Okay. Let's see if I can tip this bale up. Not what I wanted. Well, my plan was to actually pick that whole stack up at one time. But obviously not gonna work. I can't control my fingers tonight. There we go. Now, if I can just very carefully inch this bale forward. Now, if I can just, the whole thing to go down here. Now, I take and I can, well, I got two of them. Like I said, guys, this takes a lot of patience. I'll probably be buying the big stack wagon for the bales here when we get a lot, because I mean, moving them by hand is just like this. Yeah, they would do. Whoa. They might do this on a small scale farm, but when you got big scale farms,
Fake
you're
bad
gonna.
cat back at IT again.
Oh my god. Okay, will you stop bouncing around? Okay, my it just does not want to work for me today. Sorry guys, I was hoping just quickly jam these bales in here, but
Almost at 60 subs, I can't wait.
we'll get to your comment here in a second, guys.
And now we're getting close.
What?
I know we're getting close.
Hello, Liv. How you doing tonight?
By the way, this is Live 4 Games. I had to spell it wrong or retard Siri will be dumb and sound
Oh my god. No, I'm not, Tiger.
Very slow. No pressure.
I'll go on to something else, guys, because this is just going to frustrate me right now.
In good. You.
Okay, take those off. Don't need those on there right now. Drop the back weight. I'm gonna spin back around again. And so what would people like to see me do? Go do missions. Go rake, go mow hay. So like right over here we've got a mission over here. That's what we could go do. So these are the missions. You walk over here to this blue circle. Obviously we're gonna be harvesting. And so see the field right now is 600,000, 51 to 39, and as we do the missions, they will you get that top bar up there will fill up, and he'll drop the price of the field. So he's going to pay us 32,977 to do this mission. He says it'll take 82 minutes 26 seconds. So if you guys want me to, I'll go ahead and do it. What was the last comment, Tyson? Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So, open the combine up. Back the combine up. So.
Hey, Tyson,
Now I will select the head and drop the reel down. Switch back to the combine again. Get out of that cab view.
Yeah, I know. It's all of those to do.
Then we will get the combine going here.
Yeah, I know it's all my
Now
best
you
to
can
do.
pick on these to chop the straw like this, which is you dumping it back on the ground, and then which means you are just going to till it back into the ground, or you can have it make straw, which basically leaves the straw windrows. You rake it up and you bale it. So a farmer would chop the straw sometimes if he wanted to. If he's just after the grain, he'll just chop the straw and drop it back down, or he will make it into windrows if he's actually like a farmer that actually uses his straw for bedding down animals. Overseas in England they do a lot of that. Even in here in America they do. If I ever did a farm, yes, I would bale all the straw and use it for bedding cows and my animals down in the winter.
To make thumbnails for you. He'll do it for free cause the life is mature.
Basically what it means is you put the straw down and you use that so they can lay on, and that way they're not laying in their actual manure. And then when you put the cows back out to pasture, and you come in with a front loader, big front end loader, big front end tractor with just with the loader arms on it, with a bucket, or like a Bobcat or John Deere skid steer or something like that, and you would come in and scoop it up, put it in a manure spreader, and then you spread it back on your field again in the fall or in the spring, to add nutrients and stuff back to the soil again. So like what I would do is in the fall I would take my soybeans off, and then
which one is best?
if I had any manure left, I would from other things I'd spread that on, and then I'd plow all that up, work the ground up, and then I'd plant winter wheat on some of my fields, and I would plant clover, which is a high nitrogen and a nitrogen plant, to try to add food. And also you want to put a cover crop on your field to help with erosion. So then you take the winter wheat off about this time of the year right now, and you would you'd bale the straw, and then you'd plow whatever's left of the stubble in and plant your corn or plant soybeans in that field. And then the corn fields, you have all that stalk, all the corn stalks and the chaff from the corn. I don't know if you ever guys seen like a big brush hog mower. I would take the brush hog mower over the corn stalks, grind them up somewhat, and then plow them back into the ground again to add nutrients to my soil. Because the kind of farming I want to do in real life is called organic farming, which means we don't use any commercial fertilizers or anything. We use all natural fertilizers.
Oh no, one of those idiots.
So like nitrogen and all that stuff, we're actually trying to get into the soil by different ways. Hello, welcome to the live stream. So I'm just going to do a simple little round robin around here. This is a mission we're doing. So as you can see that little timer up top there at 77 minutes. Then the little pie shaped thing is shows how much I've gotten complete. So what I want to try to do is get this mission done before my time runs out. Sorry guys, I have somebody else reading the comments, so.
Yeah, I know one of those people to spam the chat.
So head back down again and then we'll go back and forth. So as I go across the field, I fill up that little pie shaped thing. That whole circle will turn completely green when I'm done, and you'll see that I won't actually get the entire, every last bit of this crop off before it'll go bing, you're done. So
yes. Good.
Well, welcome to the chat. I don't mind you guys watching, but please do not spam the chat with your name over and over. You know, put stuff in the chat that actually pertains to what I'm doing. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more farm simulator videos. We are actually going to put out quite a bit of farm sim right now. He's kind of fed up with GT right now. This is actually my friend's channel, but I play farm sim. I really like this game. As soon as I make some money and stuff, I'm going to talking about this in real life. I want to start doing actual, shoot video of my tractor pulls and some of the, actual stuff. And technically, there's supposed to be a farm show, an actual like convention where they actually have farm tractors and all this stuff you see on this game actually here at our Las Vegas Convention Center. I really hope that comes. If it does, I'd really like to shoot pictures or shoot video of that. I'd like to shoot a video of it and then post it, so hopefully I can buy some kind of a camera for that. So don't know what I'm going to call the channel yet, but yeah, we'll just run it very quickly and sweep up here. So I'm really into farming and kind of more of the country lifestyle, so I've got a 1952 Ford 8N tractor I had it running for a while. I actually got it from my best friend's aunt, so it's a family, kind of his family heirloom. There is some engineering problems with the oil pump on it, so I'm working through those difficulties right now and stuff. So once I get it done, I'm hoping to shoot quite a bit of videos with it. When I got this tractor, it was running. It could have run, but I took it all apart. We painted it. We cleaned it all up. They had no compression on it at all, so I put better new piston rings in it and honed out the sleeves and did some of that stuff, and had quite a few problems with it, but it's and I would have got it done earlier, but my truck, my actual big Ford F-350, decided it wanted to crack the head on it, blow a head gasket, and blew the radiator up. So it's been kind of taking, it kind of took precedence over the tractor. Now I've also got a 1962 International pickup truck, like an old forestry truck, that is going to be a full frame off restoration. So that kind of stuff I would put it up on my own channel, showing the, how we're gonna, the restoration and stuff with this truck and all kinds of stuff. I'm hoping to go out and visit some of the old silver and gold mines and stuff like that they have out here in the desert of Nevada, and do some of that fun stuff. So right now it's just not the time of the year to be going out doing that kind of stuff, because it's just way too bloody hot out there in the desert right now. So that's more of a fall, spring type of thing. You don't want to do too much in the winter, because you don't want to get out there and all of a sudden, it decides to snow like crazy and you're stuck. So you just kind of have to plan it around the weather, and some of those areas where those things are very washy. And another reason why you don't want to be out there in the summers, you don't want to be out there during monsoon time, because when it monsoons here in the desert, it monsoons, and you can be driving up a wash or down through a wash, and all of a sudden that wash can become a raging river. And I have seen firsthand what water can do to vehicles. I won't really go into details, but there was basically a 30-foot wall of broken up trees and everything else coming down this wash in Colorado City, Arizona. And basically it took a Dodge Sprinter and just ripped it apart. I'm not going to say anything else about it, because it's kind of tragic what happened. There basically is somebody that we cannot find. We're never going to find them. So yeah, so that's about it. All I'm going to say about that. I have seen what tornadoes can do, a EF5 tornado, what it can do to, my best friend and I drove 2 weeks after Joplin, and the big EF5 tornado went right down through the center of Joplin. And when you see it firsthand and you drive through it, you will have real respect for the tornado damage when you see it on the news, on Weather Channel and all that. It is completely different. I mean, you just wanted to get out. Yeah, it was 2 weeks after it, so all the streets were cleaned and all that stuff. There was a McDonald's. The only thing that was standing was the kids' play center. So if you need somewhere to hide in the McDonald's, go hide in the kids' play center, because it is pretty goddamn secured. You know, any natural disaster is bad, but tornadoes are real bad because they're just boom, they just pop, and you have nowhere to run. You hear those freaking sirens, get in the shelter, because you may have split seconds. There was huge trees with just down to the bark, down to the inner tree. All the bark was gone. I mean, they're just white trees. It's, you know, I didn't stop and take any pictures because there was enough pictures on the news. But yeah, we were driving to Columbus, Ohio to help move a family member from Ohio to Montana. So that trip, in 4 weeks, we did 4,300 miles. And driving from Ohio to Montana, we did about 500 miles a day. And let me tell you one thing, 500 miles a day, you're done. You're tired, you're sore, you're ready to just, you know, find a nice bed, find a hot tub, and crash. May even have a cold beer, because it was you're pretty sore and pretty tired by that. So my best friend drove my truck, and I drove a budget truck pulling a pickup truck behind it. So, you know, I had a lot more responsibility with, you know, driving and keeping everything, you know, going straight down the road. Luckily, my best friend and I had CBs. Some people don't know what CBs are, but CBs are what the truckers use to talk. And CBs are very handy to have in your vehicle, because if you get out in the middle of nowhere and something goes wrong, you're going to be very happy to have that CB, because that might be the only communications you have. Cell phones, all these, you know, smartphones and stuff, they don't always work everywhere. So CB always works. So I've got one on my truck. He had a handheld one. I had a handheld one in the budget truck, and that's how we drove clear across country on it, you know. So we would talk to truckers sometimes. We've been out on Highway 95, and we've passed oversized loads. We've passed, warned truckers about things. So mine and my truck is acting up right now. It's I got to work on it, but right now my truck ain't running because the turbo took a dump on me. I can't build boost, so I got to have that done, and I got to have the shifting column fixed, because it doesn't indicate what gear you're in right now. So I got to get working and get that fixed. Yeah, some people say I should get rid of the damn thing, but I put so much money into it, fixing it, and I kind of am very, very attached to that vehicle. So I will just keep fixing it, you know. So I wish the last time it majorly broke down, it would have broken down in Utah, not in California. But it broke down in California, blew a head gasket, and it cost me $5,000 to get it fixed down there. And the guy who did the work, I'm glad to get it running, but I don't know. I got an oil leak. I had a real bad oil leak on it when I got it back. The oil filter is actually a canister type oil filter instead of a screw-on, and it was broken. I changed the oil in it. Did I change the oil, what, 4 months after I got it back? 4 months after I got back, because that's what you do when you rebuild an engine. Anytime you work on any kind of a motor or anything, you want to change the oil because you never can get every bit of dirt out of the engine. So you change it to just make sure you get all that dirt out and stuff. So I changed it, and he had put Dectron 1540 in it, and I normally put, I forget what I put in it, but I put a little bit thicker oil, plus I also put Lucas oil treatment in it, and I put a full synthetic oil in it. And why synthetic and the Lucas is good is because it actually, when it, like right now, the truck's sitting at my parents' house right now, just sitting. I started it up a couple weeks ago, and it almost didn't want to start last time I was up there. So the oil will drain down into the bottom of your oil pan in your motor. So if you ever have like some kind of vehicle in the back of your yard, and let's say you have an old Jeep that you take out once in a while off-roading, you want to start it up and you want to let it idle. Just let it idle about 30-40 minutes. You want to watch your oil pressure gauge, so let's make sure the oil pressure comes up. It should come up right away, and because that you actually will have metal to metal contact on engine parts, and that's not good. So if you have a vehicle that you don't use very much, like this combine, you have a farm, let's see, it's, you know, 4 or 5 months, 6 months of the year, it's sitting in the barn. You never start it up, you never move it. You want to put a high quality synthetic oil in it. And a lot of new cars nowadays are actually putting synthetic in it. My mom and dad have a Honda CR-V, and when they change the oil, they actually are putting full synthetic oil in it. My friend, he's got a Chevy, he's got a Chevy Equinox, and I put full synthetic oil in it. I actually need to go get the oil changed in it, but my big Ford F350, if it was running right now, I'd probably change the oil every, maybe twice a year, 3 times a year in it, because I'm running a full synthetic oil. I know I have, it's not going to lose its viscosity, and it really doesn't get that dirty. They had this thing called ERG cooler, and it helped re-cool the exhaust and put it back in the engine again. And I blew 2 of them up. Actually blew one up on our big trip, and it sealed itself back up again. Got it home, it was like a week or 2 after I got it home. It blew again. I took it to Ford. They had no clue, wanted to charge me a ton of money. I took it to a diesel shop, and they said, "Oh yeah, you blew the ERG cooler again." I'm like, that's what I thought I did. And they put a bypass in there. My oil is almost perfectly clean. Even 5-6 months down the road, it's still perfectly clean. I mean, it's so, because I'm not putting those carbons back into the engine anymore. New trucks, you can't really do that to because of all the emissions stuff. I'm one of those kind of guys that rather see a truck going down the road blowing black smoke out all over the road. So today I wish I had a truck that blew a lot of black smoke. For the car that almost sideswiped me today. So please, please, please do not pass anybody on the right. And that little thing that you click up when you're making a turn, it's called a turn signal. You click it on when you want to move left or right. You know, I was getting ready to go into the freeway here in Vegas, and I was driving, not driving incredibly fast, because I never drive incredibly fast. And I had an idiot person in a white car pass me on the right, and you do not pass on the right. So, you know, one of these days, that person's going to do that to somebody driving a semi, and they're not going to see him. You got an incredible huge blind spot on those. From the front of the truck, so about where the driver's door is, to about midway down the trailer, is a pretty good sized blind spot. Yeah, some newer trucks got a little bit better mirrors, and they've got sensors now to let you know that there's somebody there, but there's a lot of trucks running down the road that don't have that, and you get in those blind spots, he moves over, and there's a wall there, you're becoming the meat in the sandwich between the wall and the vehicle. And, you know, there's a lot of semis down here running on these roads that are carrying 78,000, 76,000 pounds. You know, they're pushing a load that's 48,000 pounds plus the truck itself and the trailer. Yeah, you're pushing 76,000 to 77,000 pounds. You don't believe me? Go on YouTube. Go look up Allie Knight and look at some of the loads that she hauled. There were loads that were very close to 80,000 pounds, and that's max they can carry. Now, when you see a truck with 3 axles on the truck, 4 axles on the trailer, they're carrying more than 80,000 pounds. Way over. You think they can stop on a dime? Nay, nay. Even me and my big Ford F350, I've pulled some heavy loads with that, and my best friend will attest to that. You don't stop, right? Down. You know, when you look at your automatic transmission, you've got that 1 and 2. They're there for a reason. And I've had to... There's a hill in going to Panguitch that is a pole. From once you get off the freeway, you go about what, maybe a football field down the road. From there on up, it is a pole. You are going uphill the entire time. And I was pulling a Alice Chalmer D15. Did I have the A on that time? I had 2 older classic tractors on the trailer. I had to shift. I shifted into 3, which takes me out of overdrive. So now I can work in the lower range of the transmission. And I had to, about the last pull up the hill, which is probably a 30% grade. I was in 2nd gear all the way up the hill with the heat on my truck. Whenever you start overheating, first thing you do is you turn on that heat to get that heat out of that engine. Roll down on your windows, turn on your freaking heater, even in the middle of summer, turn it on, and you know, try to get somewhere to figure out why you're overheating. But trust me, and I know why I was overheating. That's before I took that ERG cooler out. I don't have a gauge that tells me, but I have figured that exhaust was what, 28,000 degrees to close to 30,000 degrees exhaust, and they were trying to cool it and send it back into the engine. Nope, send it right out that fucking tailpipe. We have a big, heavy scale that we use to weigh our tractors and our tractor poles. And let me tell you one thing. Even that freaking thing's heavy. I mean, my Ford F350 can tow. Ooh, I don't even know. I've probably gone to the weight limit almost a couple times, but I bet you that Bobcat and that Mini X was pushing the limit of that truck, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, I had a I don't know if you guys are in there, any of you guys are interested and know what some of the equipment is, like a Bobcat S250 and a 435 Mini X weighs, but it's heavy. We were doing a job and I didn't feel like making 2 trips to the wrong yard, so I just made 1 big trip. But yeah, I've come down hills in my transmission with that thing in 2nd gear all the way down the grade, because it was so much weight, and that was just with the Mini X. Those Mini X's are extremely heavy. I had to come down the hill in 2nd or 3rd. I think I shifted in the 2nd. Coming down the hill, just so that the engine and the transmission would do the slowing of my truck instead of using the brakes, because you will burn your brakes up. You will overheat them and they will just be absolutely worthless. That's why when you smell that that burning smell, if you smell that on somebody's car, get the heck out of their way, because they are not stopping. And that's what those runaway truck ramps are for. Is, you know, that happens, you're pulling a heavy weight, aim for those runaway truck ramps. They're 2-3 feet of very, very loose gravel, and they're meant to sink the vehicle into the gravel and stop it without causing a lot of bodily harm. Absolutely do not decide that is the area you're going to pull over and send a text, or call your wife or call your family, because you're in the way of that semi. He won't matter. He'll hit that car and launch it 50-60 feet down the road, and you probably will not make it. There was just a motorhome today that the guy blew a tire and they're not walking away from it. They're literally were not walking away from it. So, that's why you gotta, set the cell phone down. Don't touch it. Don't worry about Snapchat. Don't worry about Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any of that stuff. When you are driving, now a normal car is not too bad, but you're driving something heavy down the road, like a big, huge diesel pushing motorhome. So it was probably 35,000, 34,000 pounds. Probably 35,000. So I know the big sport hauler fifth wheel I want to get is 28,000 pounds with now water, none of my stuff in it, no vehicles or anything. So that thing's probably fully loaded, probably 45,000 pounds. And that's a lot of weight to stop. That is an incredible amount of weight to stop. So it's just, yeah. So, and anybody who lives in Nevada, there is a new law that came in effect. They're being a little lenient about it at first, but any emergency vehicles or not, you have to get over a lane when you go down the freeway. But now the road crew, any of the Nevada state trucks or anything like that you see along the road, I don't know if this is just Nevada.
Just Nevada right now.
Just Nevada, but they're probably going to make it nationwide. You see those vehicles, give them space, and you will eventually have to, here in Nevada, well, it's a law now, you have to move over a lane if you can. I mean, if the freeway is bumper to bumper traffic, yeah, you're not going to be able to get over. But if you're going down a road and there's 2 lanes, just turn on your turn signal to the left, move over, go around the vehicle, and then you can go back into the right hand lane with your turn signal back on. Because there's been way too many of those people are texting, or they're worrying about, you know, the kids in the car, or they're worrying about, you know, other stuff, and they get run over, they get killed, they don't make it home to their wives or their kids. So, you know, I don't know how many people get, you know, they have lives too. They want to get back to their families. They want to get back to their kids, you know. Don't just, when you're driving, pay attention to driving. I've been watching videos on YouTube of people just running red lights, running stop signs, not paying attention. You know. I know the stuff about heavy vehicles, about big vehicles and CD, all that stuff. So I'm a CDL driver. I am a commercial driver. And, you know, we're held to a lot higher standards than a normal driver out there. We have to go through a lot more physical. We have to go through physicals and stuff for our health. They've been making it harder and harder to do that because, like, you know, because there's drivers out there. I don't know any of them, but there have been drivers out there that have paid their doctors to allow them to drive because they need to drive. They want to drive, but they get into wrecks and then it makes it worse for the rest of us. Welcome to the live stream, people, and I just did this mission right here, and just about done. As you can see, that green circle is just about full. About a slice of a pie left. Pie. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice piece of chocolate pie right now, or a nice rhubarb, or better stop talking about food. I'm hungry. Sucks being on a diet. Trying to lose weight, but I'm not doing very good at it. I live in Vegas. There's too much good food around here. So, yeah. Bad part about me is I'm a good cook. So, I just made from all grass-fed beef. I made homemade baked beans. So, soak the beans, put them, sauteed up some ground meat, a little bit of thick cut bacon, some pepper, some salt, a little cayenne, few little things, and put it in the crock pot, and some apple juice and some brown sugar and honey. Good. Pull it out of the crock pot, put some shredded cheese on it. Real good. So I cooked the hamburgers on a nice gas grill I'm not a big gas grill person. I'm more of a slow wood, charcoal, natural lump charcoal. You do not want to buy the Kingsford or that stuff. It's okay if you really have to use it, but if you're in a hurry, but the natural lump charcoal is better because actually what it is hardwood that they burnt down in a kiln, and then they put it in bags, and then you put one of those charcoal chimney things and put it in, and good. So there's some pretty cool. If you guys, any of you guys are on Facebook, I'm on Facebook at David Sharman, just all one word. So I have pictures of some of the food I've cooked. I've done ribs, I've done swordfish, we've done stuff like that. I don't have a good enough smoker right now to do brisket and stuff like that, but I want to. I want to get a big smoker. There's a company down in Arizona, down in Phoenix, Arizona, that makes one that's really, really, really nice. And it's only $4,000 though. So, gotta make some money first. Then I gotta get a place here in Vegas I actually can. My friend followed me to Utah, and he lived with me for how many years up there? Over 9 years, and I followed him to Vegas to find a better job opportunity. So Utah, there's not that much job opportunities. It's a beautiful state to visit, but I don't recommend living there. The drivers in Utah are the worst. I had so many people pull out in front of me, even me just driving my truck, not hauling anything. Here we go. As you can see, we didn't quite get all the finish done, but we made 32,977, and we got 11,875 for bonus. Yay! So now we can go back and we can put slurry on the field, but I need to check on my. Yep, he's all done. Okay, we'll fold him up. Put some flashers on. Even though there's no traffic on the map, I turned it all off. But we will. Oops, all my soybeans got taken off. And all my sugar beets. Ah, hold on, brakes. I see, dork. I said. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. And to unfold them. Take care of that little spot he missed. Now we can fold it up. All right. People still want to watch for a while. I might jump time up here in a minute. I'm gonna go do that slurry mission. I'll go show you what that is here. So put him over here to be power washed. Power wash him. Yeah, let's see here. Go back over here. Scoop up the mission. So we have to back the tractor up. Oops. Go up, hook up the weight. And this is one heck of a big slurry tank. This sucker is heavy. Back up. Back the camera out so we can open it up. Now what I usually do is start driving. Head into the field. As you can see, this tractor is struggling. With 30,000 liters or gallons of liquid manure. And a lot of dairies have this, and so... Ah! Whoops. Oops. Okay, back up. Alright. We'll start them up. And start my cruise control. And back the camera out just a little more so you guys can see it here. And then after this, there'll probably be a plow mission, but I do not feel like plowing right now. So see this tractor struggling to turn this big beast. But as you can see, they're only giving me a little less time on this mission. Won't be as much money. The most money are the harvesting missions. Huh? Yeah, plow missions make you pretty good money. They take a long time though. Like a hired worker, the normal hired worker you can do if you own this field, probably take him most of a day to plow it. So in real life it would probably take you a good bit of a day to plow a field like this. So this liquid manure add a lot of nitrogen and a lot of different minerals, like stuff like sulfur, add stuff to the ground, and then you plow it in. All that straw and stuff that he blew out, the combine blew out, will rot down and provide fertilizer for the soil. And then by plowing, what you're doing is you're rolling the top layer of the dirt up, and you're putting it back down to basically bury the corn, the grass, the straw, bury whatever's left. So let me see, I'm doing about 8, well maybe 9 now, but about 8 or 9 miles an hour up this hill. As you can see, this tractor can do 30 some odd miles an hour, but you got to remember this tractor is trying to pull this big tank up the hill and also run the PTO with the powered takeoff shaft. So trust me, that field over there, the seeder he gave me was a freaking struggle. Getting tired. I was out some today doing errands, so yeah, I'm probably not going to go too much longer on the live stream, but I might do some off-camera missions. But sorry there wasn't a harvest or anything, but I will. Next time maybe we'll do a harvest. I'll get those fields ready to go, and I will do a harvest for you guys next time of our barley and our soybeans. I will get this mission done. I will show you what the next mission is. So, as you can see, those big bud things were not cheap. So, I don't know if this map has the golden nuggets on it. So, but I need to do these missions to drop these fields down in price before I can start buying them, because they are a little expensive. 600 some odd thousand for this field is not too bad, but I mean, there's fields on here that are $1 million easily. Crap. This is why they have GPS on tractors now. For us lazy farmers. God damn it, if I could drive straight. That's why you see me hire workers for a lot of my stuff, because they can do it a heck of a lot straighter than I can. Sorry to get real tired, guys. So, I have fallen asleep before doing missions before. It sucks. But a couple more swipes on this and I'll be done. As you can see, that circle is filling in a heck of a lot quicker on this than it is the combine. I'm not. I will definitely be ending the live stream here very soon, guys, because I'm getting tired and I need to just focus on go to bed because we're going to go out to dinner tomorrow night and enjoy our 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, everybody. Hope everybody has a good 4th of July. Please do your fireworks very safe. Please do not do many dry fields. We've got enough freaking wildfires burning right now, so just do them out in the middle of the street, or if you don't live anywhere where it's very safe, just don't do them. You know, kids, if you're watching this, please let your parents take care of the fireworks. Do not do them. So, yep, plow mission. Bye-bye. Alright, we'll take this tractor back. Actually, I'm going to leave this tractor up here for right now, because I need to clean up my mess. So... let's see, I'm going to leave that here, take the JCB back. I really like this JCB. I actually would buy one of these in real life. So, it's quite a nice little tractor, and yep, books it too. Oh, I know what I need to do. I can do actually, yeah, we'll get a guy here. Wait, well, let's look at the map. I think I need to fertilize that field again. So we will go to here. Nope, both of them are fully fertilized. So we are ready to harvest those crops. We will just... well, we will do a save here. Hey, gotta save, don't wanna lose all that shit we just did. Oh, okay. $120. And we will, let's see here. We will wash these tractors. Whoa. So, make sure that they're getting red and black again. This is not like it would take in real life. You'd not be able to just stand there in one spot and wash. So if you look at this, see these discs right here? This is what discs up the ground, breaks it all back up again. And then these set of discs right here actually are the ones that yeah, and this is where it drops the seed in, right here. These all right here do the seed. So, let's see here, go over to our JCB. Yeah, oh, gross tractor. Oh, look, it's all yellow again. Alright. Parker Cedar. See, our barley's all nice and done. That is our money mod. You see our soybeans are up, growing up. So that's what the soybean plants look like when they're young. Man, you can make them. Alright guys, I will talk to you guys later. You guys have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, badcat50 Gaming. We will, next time we'll do this map, I will have these fields all up and ready, and we will harvest them. Whoop, there they go. So, next live stream, we'll do a harvest. Talk to you later. Bye.